Welcome, upcoming kindergarten families. We're so glad that we will see you at our school next year. We'd like to go over some things that we're going to be learning in kindergarten next year and some ways that you can get your kindergartner ready. In kindergarten, one of the most important things we do is teach your child how to read. We use lots of strategies to get them to reading, starting with teaching the alphabet in depth with letters and sounds and how to form the letters. But there's lots of things that you can do at home to make sure your child is ready to learn to read at kindergarten. At home, singing songs, alphabet song, nursery rhymes, any songs that your child can sing along with helps with reading readiness. You can also practice spelling and writing their name, read lots of books, and as you're going around your house or town, point out letters and have them see if they can recognize them. In math in kindergarten, we learn lots of different things, starting with number recognition, counting, number processes such as adding and subtracting, recognizing coins, measurement, graphing. There's lots of things that we work on in math in kindergarten. So at home, to get ready for math, there's things you can do as well. Practice counting to 20. As you're playing or going around your house, count objects. Count the blocks that you're playing with. Count stairs as you walk up or down. Count cars that pass by or your goldfish while you're eating snack. You can practice writing numbers to 10, naming shapes, sorting objects by colors or size or the shapes. For writing, by the end of the year, your child will be writing several sentences on a topic. But it takes a lot to develop this skill. So some of the things that you can do at home are practice holding a pencil. Even practicing coloring will help them to be better writers. They can practice writing their name, practice cutting with and holding scissors correctly. You can draw lines and zigzags to have them cut along, and practice writing letters if they're ready for it. We'll be learning Science and Social Studies through our CKLA program that will teach lots of different topics such as fairy tales, farms, plants, American symbols, and even more. To help them get ready for Science and Social Studies this way, try reading lots of books about lots of different topics. This will help them be able to be active listeners and will also give them a good background knowledge of plants and animals, other cultures, other places, things that they might not see around every day around their house. And just to prepare your upcoming kindergartner for kindergarten, there's lots of things you can do now to get them ready to start school. Start establishing routines. Make sure you set an appropriate bedtime and wake up time and eat a healthy breakfast. Encourage those basic skills that they'll need: cutting, coloring, writing their name, holding a pencil. Encourage socialization. Get them around other kids so they can practice sharing and getting along, taking turns. And most importantly, build excitement about kindergarten. Start talking about it. Tell them some of the things that they'll be expecting so that when they start, it won't be a surprise. We can't wait to meet your upcoming kindergartner.
Hey parents, we are so excited to have your child in first grade next school year here at Eaton Elementary School. Here are a few goals we expect your child to achieve throughout the year. We hope students that will gain the skills to think and work independently, read independently, and gain confidence in themselves. Our curriculum includes CKLA skills, which has reading fluency, comprehension, grammar, vocabulary, and writing. We also use CKLA knowledge, which includes science and social studies. We also use Go Math, which is addition, subtraction, place value, shapes, measuring, telling time, and counting money. Please remember to be positive with your student about school. The more positive you are, the more positive they will be. Here is a look at our 9 weeks grading scale, and our report cards include language, phonemic awareness, reading, math, science, and social studies. We also do Ames Web testing 3 times a year, which includes oral reading fluency, which is reading a reading passage, a fluency passage, word reading fluency, which is like sight words or tricky words, nonsense reading fluency, which is letter sounds combined together to make nonsense words, and math fact fluency, which includes addition and subtraction combined. The apps we include are iExcel Reading and Math, Amplify Reading, where the students can access decodable readers that we use in class, Amplify Reading Personal Path, which puts the student on their own personal learning journey, and Zern is the same thing but with math. It puts them on their own personal learning journey, and Accelerated Reading for AR Reading. Classroom goals and awards include 100 Book Club, Sight Word Booklet, and 1-minute math addition and subtraction. Here in first grade, we use a clip chart, and students start on green every day. They can clip up for good behavior or clip down if they are not making the best choices. We also have a school-wide positive behavior system where students get to earn 70 stars and attend a reward at the end of each semester. So right before Christmas break and at the end of the school year. Our classroom rules are to follow teacher first request, keep hands and feet to yourself, raise your hand to speak, be kind, and obey all school rules. And this last point is for students. Students, I know school is out for the summer, but still remember to practice, practice, practice. The more you practice, the better you will get. Find letters and tell someone the letter sound. Read a book every day. Maybe go to the library. Practice addition and subtraction math facts with flashcards. We cannot wait to see you next school year here in first grade. Have a great summer.
Hey everyone, my name is Mrs. Dache and I'm a first grade teacher here at Eaton Elementary School. We are so excited to have you here in first grade, and some things I want to talk about is to get you ready for first grade. The first thing is how to be independent. You all need to learn how to zip up your coat, tie your shoes, and get your books out of your backpack when you come in. That will start you off with a great year in first grade. The next thing is all the things you're going to be learning. You're going to be learning how to write, read using your letter sounds. You're going to be learning tricky words and grammar and vocabulary. In math, we're going to be learning how to add and subtract 1 and 2-digit numbers. We're also going to be learning about how to measure and use data to look up information and use your shapes in geometry. The last thing I want to leave you all with is read, read, read. In the first grade, we are so excited about learning, and the best way to do that is to read every night during the summer. We cannot wait to see you all next year in first grade. Have a great summer.
Hello and welcome to second grade. We are so excited to start the new year with you all. But first, we're going to explore some things that you can help your kiddo to do to be prepared for second grade. Your child is going to be a spectacular second grader. So what can you do as a parent to help prepare them for second grade academically? Let's talk about what is going to be required of your child in second grade. We set our expectations very high. We are always here to help and don't hesitate to communicate. But about second grade is that we teach English language arts. It's combined as a curriculum of amplified skills, which teaches grammar, it teaches phonics, we go into phonemic awareness, and CKLA knowledge, which goes throughout history and science and focuses more on reading and writing. Science and social studies are ingrained into ELA, CKLA. The math curriculum that we are currently using is Go Math. So how can you help your students in math? This is so important to work on fact fluency. Get some flashcards, set up a treasure box, do anything you can so that they really know their math facts between 1 and 20. What's 1 plus 3? What's 6 plus 8? And go on. You are going to tell time to the nearest 5 minutes because we will be working on a quarter past. We will be working on a half past. We will be working on telling time on an analog and a digital clock. We will be going and exploring counting coins. So your child needs to be able to recognize the coins. That will help them so much if they just know the difference between the coins. Counting by twos, fives, and tens. Skip counting is so important for them to be able to succeed in math. So now that we've covered math, how can I help in ELA, English Language Arts? Read every day. It doesn't matter if it's a sign, it doesn't matter if it's a menu, cookbook, magazines, anything they're interested in. Read. Make reading fun. Enjoy it. Let them see you read. Ask follow-up questions for comprehension. It's not only important to read, but for them to understand what they're reading. Who were the characters? What was the beginning, middle, and end? What was your favorite part? If you could change the ending, what would it be? Let them be creative. Write for fun. Let them illustrate a picture and write a sentence about it. All of these things will prep your child so much for going into the second grade. And basic parts of speech. What is a noun? What is a verb? What do you have to make a sentence? And just looking at capitalization, punctuation, those small details will make your child a great writer. Now that we have gone into the academic preparation for second grade, let's look at the social and emotional preparation for second grade to help your student go over perseverance with them, to not give up, that we know that they are totally capable of doing hard tasks. Work on two-step instructions at home, such as please go make your water bottle and get on your shoes. Emphasize personal responsibility. If they bring a jacket to school or if they bring a water bottle, talk with them. Please bring your things home at the end of the day. Please take care of your things. Go over sharing, kindness, and contribution during group tasks. If they have siblings, a great way would be to let them do a little project at home or just simply talking to them. Sharing is a big thing in second grade. Being able to communicate their needs and frustrations and accomplishments in a positive, controlled way is something that they will need to be able to do with their teachers and other students. Thank you so much for listening. We are looking forward to a phenomenal 2022-2023 year with your kiddo. Love, the second grade team.
Hi, I'm Mrs. Pusimi and I teach third grade, and I'm here to tell you a few things that you might want to know if your child is coming to third grade next year. So once you get to third grade, we really try to foster more independence. So students are going to be more responsible for their work in and out of the classroom. For example, we give homework 2 days a week. And then also we want students to invest more in their own learning by doing AR and IXL in the classroom and at home. Some skills that we focus on in math throughout the year are multiplication, addition and subtraction, and measurement. Let's start with multiplication. Multiplication is the building block for almost all the skills that we cover throughout the year. So it's important if your child is not familiar with multiplication to kind of get the leg up and start going over that in the summer. So when they come to third grade, they maybe know some of the basics of multiplication and how to multiply. Next, we've got addition and subtraction. All kids should be able to add and subtract with regrouping before they enter the classroom. So before they come to third grade, they need to be able to do this skill. So if your child is not able to add and subtract with regrouping, maybe go over that with them over the summer. And then also we're noticing that students seem to be struggling with graphing or telling time when they come to us. So this is a measurement skill. And they come to us and they should know how to do basics for pictographs, bar graphs, and telling time to the nearest 5 minutes. It's important that they know how to do these skills because we bump it up in third grade and we do more intense graphing questions.
And we also do telling time to the nearest minute in third grade and elapsed time. So it just starts getting a little bit harder. And so it's important that they know how to do these skills that they've learned in second grade before they come to third. So if your child is doing great with these skills, that's awesome, but it would still be a good idea to review them over the summer. And then now let's talk about our reading and writing focuses. So we've got independent reading. This is such an important skill. Students should be able to read on their own in third grade because it encourages students to improve their fluency, vocabulary, background knowledge, spelling, and also just that love for reading. Also, in third grade, students should be reading mainly only chapter books. So, over the summer, start reading chapter books with your kiddo and helping them get ready to read chapter books in third grade. And then also writing. We've noticed that students are coming to third grade and they're not able to write a complete sentence. So they're forgetting that the beginning of the sentence starts with a capital and the end of the sentence requires a punctuation. I know that's such a simple skill, but they're still kids and they forget. And when they come to third grade, we expect them to write a paragraph. So it's important that they're already writing incomplete sentences. So maybe review that skill with your child before they come to third grade. Letter grades and hard work. So third grade is the first time that your child's going to receive a letter grade. So they could get A, B, C, D, and F grades. So they're going to get a grade for math, RLA, science, and social studies. So they'll have 4 grades by the end of the year. And that's kind of a big deal. But luckily in third grade, hard work is valued and we praise students regardless of their grades. If they're showing growth and working hard and they're challenging themselves, we're going to praise them for that. So that's super important that they come to third grade ready to work hard. Okay, now I'm going to talk to your child. So I know you're watching this video, and if your child's hanging out, then maybe let them listen in because these are a couple of things that the third grade teachers want your child to know. We are beyond happy and excited to meet you, and we can't wait to have you as our student. We have an incredible third grade team, and we will love you so much and push you to succeed. We know you're remarkable in your very own way, and we can't wait to discover all of your talents. And also, we're so thankful for parents, like your parents, who are watching this video right now, who take part in your learning. Thank you so much for your time. We are so excited about all the fun and amazing memories we're going to make together next year. Third grade is a big deal. It's a transition year, but it is going to be so much fun. Can't wait to see you next year.
Welcome, upcoming fourth grade students. I'm Mrs. Byers. I will be representing the fourth grade team today here at Eaton Elementary. Today, I'm going to go over a few things to expect in fourth grade. The first thing you will need in fourth grade is a Trapper Keeper or 3-ring binder. Inside your Trapper Keeper or binder, you will need your planner and 4 folders. You will have a folder for reading, math, science, and social studies. Organization is a key factor to being successful in fourth grade. You will be responsible for keeping all of your items inside your binder and in the correct folders. It is very important to keep your binder or Trapper Keeper organized and available each and every day at school. In reading, we will be working on reading with accuracy and fluency to support your comprehension of the text and passages we are reading. You will read text from a variety of sources and answer questions using evidence from the text. You will need to know how to determine the main idea and supporting details for each text that we are working on. We will build a community where everyone feels comfortable sharing out during our class discussions, either in small group or as a whole group. We will learn how to use each other's responses to help build a better understanding of the text that we are learning. In writing, we will move from writing one-paragraph essays to writing multi-paragraph essays. Our essays must include an introduction, body, and conclusion. In writing, we will write informative, explanatory, opinion, and narrative essays. In math, you will need to know all of your multiplication facts, 0 through 12. You will also need to know how to add and subtract multi-digit problems. Subtracting across zeros is very important in 4th grade. And last but not least, being able to solve multiple step word problems. Thank you so much for joining us. We are so excited and look forward to seeing all of our new 4th graders soon.
Hi guys, my name is Emily Land and I'm here to talk to you about what you can expect in your special area classes next year at Eaton Elementary School. Here at Eaton Elementary School, we have 7 special area classes. There's music, technology, guidance, PE, gym, STEAM, and library. The first special area we're going to talk about is music, and that's what I teach. In music, we get to learn how to sing and dance, play instruments, and read music. Next, there's technology. Technology is taught by Miss Arrington. In technology, you're going to learn everything about your computer, including keyboard skills, internet skills, and typing skills. Then we have guidance. Guidance is taught by Miss Phillips. This is where you're going to learn basic life skills, and within your life skills, how to be respectful, responsible, and safe. In PE and gym, that's taught by Mr. Scarangelli and Townley. You get to learn about your health, fitness, strength, and coordination. Then we have STEAM. STEAM is taught by Miss Hernandez. STEAM stands for Science, Technology, Engineering, Arts, and Math. In her class, you get to learn problem solving, the engineering process, and you even get to do experiments. Then we have a library. In the library, we have so many books you can read. When you read books, you get to earn AR points. And we even have the book fair twice a year, so you can come and buy books. We are so excited to see you next year. And I hope you have a great summer.